Alright, next day, I woke up from my concussion. That's good. So, that's always a bonus, waking up in the morning. Thank you, God, for that. We're going to get the...
I didn't wake up this morning.
we got a big roll of fence in here that we got to get out to start wrapping it around the fence that we've been putting down, or the fence post that we've been putting down. So, this is going to be a struggle.
Okay. So we have a pallet there to protect the tires on the trailer. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Go.
This is for you, baby, to make you hot.
One. And the big one. Alrighty.
That one's easy.
Recording on this. Oh my God. It should be, yeah. Now we'll kind of lean it against the earth. And then we'll pick it up and toss it in.
Be careful.
There you
go.
I got it.
Oh, that's good.
Because I'm awesome.
Oh. Sweet. You want me to do it?
No, I got it.
Okay.
It's the hills, Zimmerman. What do you want?
I get your gloves. Got 2 more done. We're gonna go to Tractor Supply and get the rest of the fencing material. My arms are spent. When I breathe deep, you know, sometimes you get that little funny feeling in your chest. It goes like, it shoots all the way down to my arms and sometimes my hands. I'm so tired. And then I get to take a couple days off this coming week. A whole bunch more. I got work some too. Tractor Supply. Yeah, so we're back from Tractor Supply. We got our gates. 5 4-foot ones, 2 10s, and 1 12. Now we're gonna.
And we got the rest of the T-bars and 1 more wood post because we didn't realize we had one up in the chicken barn. So now we have an extra wood post, but
it'll get used.
It'll get used somewhere. So now we're gonna work on hanging up the gates. Let his arms rest a little bit more.
Yeah, gates will be a lot less strenuous.
Yeah, and then next up, fence.
Yeah.
Put up the fence.
Fence won't be too bad either.
We're gonna start in the back because we had to order some more fencing and it won't be at the store for a couple of days. So we're gonna do the back portion first and then come up on the right-hand side if you're looking at the shed.
Yeah, we had like a whole other roll because we were gonna fence in the whole other property that we were coming from. But since we're selling it, we're just gonna use it over here.
Yeah.
So we need 1 more full one, and we got some leftovers from the other fence that we did. That's gonna fit pretty perfectly down there. So
yeah, and then we also have extra fencing. It's a little bit shorter and smaller gauge in between the squares. We might use that to separate. Yeah, to separate. Yeah, we could do it at the fence, or we could separate goat paddocks and other animal paddocks. Because we've got a couple of really good spots that we're gonna put the goats during the day. I think they'll like eating all the yummy
yeah, instead of us having to give them hay every freaking day and like going every other about 3 days to go get hay that was baled.
Yeah. Anyway, I mean they'll still get hay, but they'll just have extra vegetation. Where they're at right now, they've eaten all of it. It's time to move them again, but I don't want to move them over there because we're just going to move them over here.
Yeah, in time to mow.
Yeah, so
much to do.
So much to do.
So little time.
So little time. We pick up the U-Haul in 6 days. 6 days, people. And nothing is done. But we're supposed to have electric tomorrow, so that'll get us a little bit closer over here. We should get half the fencing done today, hopefully. And so yeah, and then he is working Monday through Wednesday.
2 or 3 days next week, we'll figure out.
Maybe just 2 to give us a little more time to get things done over here. So yeah, busy, 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 and I'm exhausted. Busy, busy, busy. This is what happens when he tries to carry a 10-foot gate by himself. It's not gonna happen.
I am by no means a gate mounting expert, but from what I've seen and what I've done, that works. You drill a hole about halfway through that's just short of how big your threads are. You want it a little bit overlap, and then you do that about halfway through, and then you come in with another bit that is just the size of the shaft, so your threads are totally exposed. So it's kind of hard pulling it in. You want to hammer. You want something like these to help you turn it. I'll show you in a minute after I'm done drilling this hole, but I'll show you. This is a 9/16 hole. Close enough. Go the rest of the way through it. Take your bolt, get it halfway, and you get it started by hand. It shouldn't be hard, but it should get tight pretty quick. If you got plenty of space to use, get a big one. It gives you more leverage. It's tight. Start torquing it down. Never understood why people went and needlessly shot crows, but now that we're over here and there's like a bunch of crows, boy, they're about obnoxious. So any gate hanging professional is probably going to say this is too small of a piece of wood, but I'm not running cattle, I'm not running any horses in here. There's just going to be dogs, goats,
and
chickens, children. This is plenty. We've had one of these mounted at our other house for how many has it been? Like 2?
And 4 years for the front yard.
Okay, but how about the big gate on the back?
2 years.
2 to 3 years.
No,
So
actually, we just did it last year. 2 years.
Yep, it's hanging there. It's perfectly fine. It's not going nowhere.
It's not going anywhere.
Not going nowhere.
It's not going anywhere.
Probably would have helped if I undid this before I tried to hang it.
Alright, that's what the little woman's for.
What?
That's what the little woman is for.
Holding the gate?
Yeah. My contribution.
Not quite level. Does it stay open? Ish. For some dumb reason I decided to put these posts like 10 feet apart exactly, so this gate's a smacker. What are you gonna do? I'm not gonna dig it out of the ground, that's for dang sure.
Yeah, and I don't think we're gonna use it that much. Mainly we put the gate here and another one at the opposite end so the electric company can come up and clear trees every so often like they do around here to keep the power poles clear. The kids want to use this hill as a snow sledding hill, but we'll have to remove some trees first so they don't get hurt. Don't
what?
Don't say what you normally say when we talk about that. So, Anywho, cut that part, Kaylee.
I didn't say anything.
All right, so this gate won't be used very much. This portion of the land, we're not going to put animals on for a while. Yeah. I mean, it'll be a while before we do that. I don't know what we're going to do with it. It's just going to sit here for a while, but that's okay.
Why don't you show them your bug dance?
No. I don't like bugs, and they keep swarming my face. I'm going to get one of those hats that has the netting around it. That's what I need.
Here's an invention. You know those fly swatters that like zap flies? They need like the little beekeeping one that zaps the little thing, the bugs that fly in your eyes and bite you.
Yeah, I mean, we got the duct tape on our ankles, so I'm not being attacked by ticks today.
Yeah, she's gotten ticks haven't been too bad today. I think they really like it when it's like 90+ degrees.
And I think the rain helps keep them away too, and it was raining earlier.
When you're hot and miserable, they go, I know what will make your day.
Yeah. But these little bugs, you probably can't see them, but they're all around us and all around the camera. And they get in your eyes and they keep crawling on my glasses and they're buzzing around my ears, and I hate bugs. I've lived in the country. I've lived out here more years than anywhere else in my life, but I still hate bugs.
Oh, wait.
Exactly. See?
I was just waving the red, white, and blue. That's it.
I just use my hands. So this is just a 4-foot gate, and scooch over. Yes, you're awesome. Okay. That is the path down to the old tiny house. You see it over there. What we're gonna use this lower section for is probably garden, some flower beds, some garden, stuff that the chickens won't hopefully get into.
Yeah, it's sunny down there all day long.
Yeah, and the ground is awesome because all this runs down the hill, and that ground down there is so soft and perfect for gardening. So we might get a side-by-side or a little truck, I don't know, something. And so we're gonna use this path. It needs to be built up a little bit at the bottom because it's pretty steep at the very bottom. But anyway, that's why we have a short gate here.
You're gonna be getting a truck through here.
True.
Side by side, maybe. Nope. Nope.
Never mind, it's just for a wheelbarrow.
Wheelbarrow. Gate number 3. This is gonna be a goat paddock. We'll see. This gate's gonna be the one that goes down to the ravine. There's a ravine down there, and our property goes back up. Ravine gate.
And this matches up with the other 10-foot gate that we installed, so the electric company can come all the way through.
Yeah, the service that power line down there. Yeah. Our neighbors are down there. We haven't met them yet. We will. Gonna be goat paddocks.
Separate goat paddocks.
Separate. After we get all this cleaned out. After we get all that cleaned out, we'll put a fence going straight off into the woods in that way. And there'll be 2 separate paddocks. Something goats in my paddocks. I'm hot and tired. Hot and tired. We were at it pretty much all day long. Bugs.
Thank goodness for kids
Humidity.
that can make dinner.
Yeah, that.
Because she's getting that going, and I don't have to mess with it. I can just take a cold shower when I get home.
Go home and drink a cold gallon of water.
Maybe a little something extra later to relax.
Yeah, maybe my muscles really hurt.
Oh.
I need protein. I need like a
protein.
Jim Beam.
Protein
Some
shake.
protein.
Some protein powder in your Jim Beam.
Yeah. It's like a muscle relaxer, muscle enhancer in one.
All right, so we got some stuff done today. We're happy with the progress we've made. Tomorrow night when Neil gets off work, maybe we'll be able to come out here and start hanging up some fence. We got the staples that we need and the clips that we need to hang them up. So we'll see. We still have some T-posts that we need to drive in. I guess we have a few more of those to drive in before we can hang the fence up. But just a little bit.
10 or 15.
Okay, so we'll just get a little bit done as we can. So yeah, we'll get to it. Thanks for stopping by and going on this crazy adventure with us.
If you like watching us suffer, hit the like button.
And subscribe so you get notified of more suffering to come.
Yeah, all of it.
All of it. Lots of content to come, people. Lots of it. All right.
Until next time, say a prayer for our family. And we'll be saying a prayer for yours. God
Bye.
bless.